everyone, I'm Jen.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe
on the go. How are you, Jen?
I'm good. Doesn't sound like you are, though.
No, I'm not.
Are you a little sick?
I have my tea with some honey and lemon juice and some whiskey. Because that is an old world concoction for helping to relieve some of your cold symptoms. So honey, lemon juice or lemons, and the tea. And what tea did I get? It was honey lemongrass
tea.
Yeah, I like a honey lemongrass, which is really good. And then, you had a little bit of the good stuff to pick you up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's good for you. It cures what ails you.
I just have water in my new swig cup. It was a present to me, for me.
From?
Me.
Oh, so to you, from you.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. I would have bought it for you.
To me, for me, from me.
Gotcha. I would have bought you one.
I know. Let's be real. You probably did pay for it.
Well, but you did all the dirty work, so I guess it's fine. But I have my Toy Story coffee mug.
That's a good one.
We've had for a long time.
Yeah.
I really like this one a lot.
I do
because
too.
It's thick and solid, and it retains the heat well. Whereas a lot of coffee mugs can be thinner, so when you grab it and if it burns your hand, that means that too much heat is radiating off of it. And this one is really good, and yeah, I like it. So, and the tea is really good today because it's got something special.
So anyway,
okay,
we wanted
Jen,
to...
yes, what are we doing?
We wanted to wrap up 2024 and look into 2025.
Now it's
kind of like a sneak
to
peek.
Say goodbye to 2024.
That was pretty good.
Thanks, I tried. We had a busy year.
We did. So let's start with everything we did in the last year to the house.
Sure.
So we had our family room and kitchen ceiling painted.
Yes.
Because little did I know, but when you burn candles 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, they leave black soot on your ceiling.
I guess it would be, that's kind of a common sense thing. We didn't really think too much about it because, fire, it's fire.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And
so
unless
now we
you
have,
get like a really short wick, but your wicks were long.
Yeah, but that didn't even matter.
Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, so now we have candle warmers.
Yes.
Works much better.
No fire. So we had to, I was up there trying to scrub it. You bought some special stuff to clean it. It's like, we'll just paint it, forget it.
Yeah, so we had that painted. We had a couple trees pulled in the front yard that were literally...
the one was taking up half of the walkway.
14 years old?
No, 20.
20?
We got them put in when we first moved in.
Wow.
So the one tree, and they were a good size when we first moved in, but the one tree grew so much that they were like these evergreen pines. And it just covered up half of the walkway to the front door. So yeah, they had to go. We'll do a little more next year to try to clean up the landscaping, but
that's a problem for 2025.
Maybe put a fountain there, but it was nice to finally get that done and out of the way.
We redid the plumbing in the basement.
Yep. So our big basement project from 2 years ago did not go exactly as well as we had hoped. And if you've watched this channel for a couple of years, we've had a couple of videos on the basement. The plumbing in the bathroom that we did in the basement, no bueno, no good.
No.
So we had to redo that. We found a really good company here, local, that was able to fix the lines going from the toilet to the main sewer line. So that that went really well. It went really well.
It did. The price tag was painful, but it was a great job. They did an excellent job, and now we have peace of mind.
Right,
so
exactly.
It's worth it in the end.
Exactly.
And then the big project of 2024 was we redid our deck, and we had planned on doing a video. Maybe in spring we'll put up some of our footage, but we added a Trex deck, and it was the best thing we've done to the house. It turned out absolutely amazing. 100% recommend.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we will put up that footage at some point. We'll save it for next year because I showed the whole process of ripping down the deck and the building of the new one. It'll be a very short video, but I feel some of you might want to see it. If you do, leave us a comment below.
Yeah, Well, same thing too with this one. It was a local company. Very,
experience.
very incredibly nice. Yeah, they between the company that did our plumbing work in the basement and this company for the deck, they just
made up for the SH blank blank show that was the basement remodel.
Yeah. We've had a few different contractors that have left bad tastes in our mouths, but this guy for the deck, his company and the company for the plumbers, both did a great job, and we feel much better about it. The deck was a project and a half, but they did a really, really good job with it.
Such a good job.
So now next year we're going to add to that. Need a new grill because this year we also had to get rid of the grill because that was past its prime. We had that for I think a good decade.
Yeah, you know what? That'll be a good video for next year. We'll show the ripping down and putting up of the new deck, and then buying the grill and the furniture and setting all that up, because that is something we plan on doing in most likely late April. Yeah. Because I want to be able to enjoy it all next year.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
We also in 2024 took some nice trips.
Yes, we did.
Starting with Joe in April of 2024, you went to St. Pete for a long weekend to visit your family.
Did we do anything before
we did not.
April? So there was nothing all winter, nothing until April?
No, because in December of 2023 when we went to Disney.
Right, yeah, that's right. So yeah, there was nothing. And April was for my mom's 78th birthday, so it was in St. Pete for a few days. You didn't come with, so I went for that. It was just a family thing, but it was nice. I had a really good time. It was nice to spend time with family. It was nice to see my mom. So that was good.
And then in May, Ashley, Allie, and I went on a girls' trip and stayed at the Grand Floridian. We got to see Timmy. We did all 4 parks. It was an amazing trip.
Yep, except for your toe.
Yeah.
That was your toe trip where you kind of hurt your toe.
Yes, but I think I figured out the problem with my shoes.
Right. Well, what caused it, we think, is that normally when you've walked through the parks in the past, you've had kind of open shoes.
Yep, I wear flip-flops.
And this time you wore sneakers, and the sneakers might have been too tight, or your toenail might have been too long, or your toe was rubbing. Either way, it just messed up your toenail.
Yeah.
Your pinky toes. Both sides, right?
Yeah, both of them fell off. Then surprise, surprise, I had more issues in November, but we'll get to that. But then in July, we ended up doing a 10-night stay at Coronado Springs. We met up with the besties and some of our other friends, and it was a fantastic trip. We did absolutely no parks. It was just a lot of Disney eating and drinking and shopping, and it was probably one of my favorite vacations of all time.
Yeah, it was very, very relaxing. We did the week at Coronado, but then a couple days at the Gaylord Palms in Kissimmee.
Yes. Which was new to us.
Yeah, well, new to you. I had stayed there for work.
Right, you had.
But it was just such an amazing time at that resort. And we had planned on doing other things after we left Coronado Springs and went to the Gaylord Palms, but we loved it so much we stayed. We didn't leave again until we left for the airport. Yeah. And the best meal that we had that entire week was at the steakhouse there at the hotel at Gaylord Palms. It was fantastic. So we have, all of these things we're talking about. We got videos all
There's
throughout.
Playlists in case you want to look at them.
Yeah. I would say we'll, add the video links in the description below, but there's going to be videos throughout the whole year. So just search our channel.
Yes.
But I did enjoy that trip in July. That was really very, very relaxing. Really, really enjoyed it. That was very cool.
But the best trip of the year was our September trip to the Riviera Maya in Mexico. We went for 6 nights with the besties, and we stayed at Xcaret Arte, which is the adults only side of the resort, and it was fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we had a really, really nice week.
That was the big vacation.
It was very relaxing, but we also did a few different things because they have these ecological parks that are adjacent or close to the hotel, and it's all included in the price of your stay at the resort. But also while we were there was when Hurricane Helene was coming through.
Yes.
So right in the middle of our stay, the hurricane came kind of sort of hugging the coast and going up towards Cancun, because Xcaret is about an hour south of Cancun. Yeah. So Helene came in, kind of hugged the coast, went up to Cancun, and then hung a hard right going straight up to Florida, and the rest. But we got very, very, very lucky. We were very fortunate that, things did not end up the way they could have.
Yeah,
If that hurricane took
it was
a different
bad
path.
in St. Pete and the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
We saw the aftermath about 6 weeks after Helene hit, and it's still very
Helene
devastating.
and Milton, both.
Yeah, and Milton
because the
as
second
well.
one came through 2 weeks later. But yeah, so we did enjoy our time in Mexico. That was in September.
Such a good trip.
Then the last trip that we did of the year was beginning part of November when we went to Disney again. Allie came with us, and we ended up spending several days there with our niece Gia, who, we did a lot with her when she was younger, but we hadn't been able to take her back to Disney until this year.
Yeah.
And we just had such a nice time. I really enjoyed spending that time with her. It just was, because she's 9 now. She just turned 9 in October. It's like, I can't wrap my brain around it. But, and those videos right now actually are the ones that we've been in the middle of putting together and putting out, but got delayed because of the holidays and everything else.
We decided not to post. We just wanted to enjoy family time.
Yeah, not only that, but I've just been really, really busy with work too. So we did put up recently just a lot of the Christmas videos, the parade and the fireworks from the
We did some shorts.
Yeah. The Mickey's Not So Scary. No. The Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. No. The Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
The Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Whatever the heck it's called.
Mickey's
Christmas
MCP.
Party. Yeah, so we had a bunch of shorts and put those up because the parade was excellent. Love that parade and love the fireworks. So we did that in Disney, but then after that, we went to St. Pete for a few days for my dad's 80th birthday. So it was nice this year. I got to do birthdays for both my mom and my dad, which I don't get to do very often.
That's true.
That was very cool. So again, we've got those videos as we're pushing through. I'll get back to publishing those videos coming up here next.
Ashley and Allie turned 25 on New Year's Eve, but we are celebrating their birthday tomorrow, which is when this video will be going up.
Yes. So while you're watching this video, we'll probably be out at a restaurant celebrating their birthday, having dinner.
Yes.
That's tomorrow night.
So it was a great 2024, but really looking forward to 2025. We already have 2 Walt Disney World trips booked. And next week we will be booking another trip back to San Diego and Disneyland.
Yes.
Because we fell in love with Disneyland and we just feel the need to go back.
So the only thing that's really going to be new for us in 2025 for traveling is when we go to Anaheim after San Diego for a bit. We'll go to Anaheim. We never, did California Adventure. We just did Disneyland. So
and we'll be staying at a different hotel too.
Yes, so it'll be nice to do California Adventure to get to see that side of it too.
Last time we were there, we stayed at the Candy Cane Inn, but this time we will be staying at one of the Disneyland hotels.
Yeah, so you're going to talk to Ariane and try to figure out what you want to do.
That's a tomorrow conversation.
And then possibly Universal as well. Universal in California.
Yes.
So that's at least the...
Which will be new for us as well.
Yeah, new for you. I
new
did
for
it
me.
Way back, 1986 I did Universal. That was a long time ago.
Oh, and Joe is turning 57 in March, and we have something special planned for a long weekend for the 2 of us.
Kind of like a staycation, something here in the Chicagoland area. So, I'm looking forward to that too. So that's going to be, we got...
Did we ever film at that location before?
No, because
that'll be new then.
Yeah, that was before we filmed.
Yeah.
Before we were doing our videos. We have not. So
great.
Yeah. So
we also, for the house project for 2025, we need to do some work to our bathroom. So we're hoping that will happen.
Yeah.
And we do have to do a little bit of drywall and flooring work in the downstairs bathroom from having to redo the plumbing.
Yeah. So
that's looking like it'll be a spring project, as will some landscaping.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of those things that it's downstairs and it's really not noticeable.
And it's a very tiny spot.
Yeah. So we've got that we need to do to finish up. But yeah, the rest of 2024 was just, spending time with family, watching Riley get older and as she's progressing and growing and just, Sorry about that, Jen. That was on me. Grabbed the camera and I looked at the battery life left on the battery, but I didn't look at the memory card. We just were filming and all of a sudden...
We should probably buy another one.
What?
Another memory card.
Oh, no, I got plenty of memory cards.
Oh,
but
you do?
No, because I've got, Yeah, because since we're not using this camera as much anymore,
that's
since we got
true.
the DJI, that's another thing we didn't mention.
Oh,
I got a new
we got
camera.
a new vlogging camera back in April. Yeah,
was
because
it
I
March?
had, nope, maybe.
Yeah,
but
it was 'cause I got it for my birthday.
But I used it for the May trip.
Yes, yeah. So the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's a cute little camera. I was reading about it in 2023, and it was supposed to come out earlier in the year. It was pushed back, delayed. Finally, was released in the fall. And I was reading reviews, and I thought, okay, yeah, this is really great. I want to get it. Now you see a lot of vloggers have this camera.
Yeah.
It is really good for vlogging. It's small, it's compact. And when we were just at Disney in November, we went to the Polynesian, and you were ahead with Allie and Gia, and you guys walked in, and I'm just kind of filming, and I'm walking, doing the beef roll footage of walking into the resort. And I walk up, and there's a guy standing there at the entrance holding the same camera, and he's just standing there with the camera. So I walk up right next to him, and I just stand there, and I do the exact same position as him, and I'm looking at the camera, and I look at him, and he finally realizes that I'm standing there, and he looks at me, and I said, "We're twinning." And he started laughing, and we started talking about the camera, and yeah, so it is a cool little camera.
Yeah, I like it.
But anyway, so this camera that is the Sony that we've had for years,
Yeah.
I didn't check the memory card on it, and we ran out of space, and so it just stopped recording.
That's okay.
That's
it's
okay.
the day in life
So,
of a vlogger. It's
yep,
what happens.
I'll just have to splice it. I'll try to find a place to actually do a good cut. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, we were talking about family, and it's just nice spending time with family this year. Ashley came back home a few times this year, and she's here now for the holidays.
Timmy comes
for the
home in
birthday.
January.
End of January, beginning of February.
Yep.
He was here too. He came for SummerSlam.
He did.
For wrestling. We ended up watching SummerSlam together, and then he'll be here for the Royal Rumble.
And Matt and Carrie are taking Riley on her first trip to Walt Disney World in January.
Yep.
So lots going on.
Yep. So it was really a good year. We have a lot to be thankful for.
It was a great year.
A lot to be grateful for. So everything is good.
Let us know in the comments below what the best part of your 2024 was and what you're looking forward to in 2025. And if you are so inclined, let us know what you'd like to see from us in 2025, specifically with Disney World and travel and fashion and coffee. Let us know what you want to see from us so we can put it out there for you.
Yeah, we'll do our best. I mean, those that will do this more full time have options for doing a lot of fun things. We're a little more limited because of everything else going on, but we still really enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
And
we are going to try filming more in a vlogish style, more than a specific
like
video.
vacation style. Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
we've kind of started transitioning, so if that's something you like, great.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll kind of mix it up. Variety is the spice of the life, right? That's why you put a little bit of whiskey in the tea. It makes everything better. Although there wasn't enough whiskey in this. I think I need to go do another batch. I don't know. But this is good.
So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action because we have a lot going on in 2025 and we hope you're going to be a part of it. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Take care. Enjoy. Happy holidays. Be safe. Drink lots of whiskey or not. And Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.